So this is sort of Hologic's Brad Wall.
Yes, our wall of innovation, we call it.
Yeah. It sounds to me that you believe Hologic is a disruptive company, and you are proud of that.
As Hologic gets bigger, we affect more women around the world. I genuinely believe we're sort of this combination of just doing great stuff in the world, and we do make money, and that's okay. When the bigger we get, the better we are for women's health. We're impacting everybody, all women's lives, and then by definition, every man has a woman in their life, so it connects us in so many ways.
Can you talk about the mission of this company, helping women at every stage of their lives?
We start with our purpose, which is to enable healthier lives everywhere, every day. Starting really in the teen years with our, all of our sexually transmitted infection testing and everything else that is so critical to ultimately women being healthy when they get into the reproductive stage and everything else. And then we go into the lifelong testing of both Pap testing, HPV testing, and then of course mammograms and the innovations we've had in mammograms through to bone density, certainly more critical as women age. And then we also have our surgical division, which treats abnormal uterine bleeding, fibroids.
Why are 3D mammograms such a game changer?
Part of the magic of our 3D mammography is it's both increased the detection of early stage cancers, anywhere from 20 to 62% in various studies. But more importantly, it's also reduced false positives by 42%.
I think some women might hear that and think, oh, I wonder if my doctor has that machine, or gosh, that sounds expensive.
In the grand scheme, when you amortize the cost of the machines over time, they end up, frankly, not even being more costly. And they're saving the healthcare system money because we've reduced all of these false callbacks. We're also reducing all these follow-up. So in fact, we've ended up getting most of the insurers and systems around the world to endorse it because they actually see it's a cost savings to the total system. Now, what's still fascinating though, and this is why, and it's the purpose of Hologic, and we've had to be the ones to fight for that. The systems around the world, the governments don't automatically adopt these. And in fact, if you even look in the United States, there's this thing called the United States Preventive Services Task Force. So we're now a decade into 3D mammography. Tons of data, tons of published studies, tens of millions of women have been helped. They still, in the United States, are considering 3D investigational. You've got a bunch of men making decisions, and it just always feels to me like when these are women's health issues, they just don't move at the same pace.
What are your hopes and dreams for the company?
I felt like Hologic was in the right place at the right time to make a profound impact on the world and women's health. And that was October of 2019, 3 months before the pandemic hit. What's fascinating about how we've responded over the last couple of years is I think we're even in a stronger position to make that impact in the world. Because of our COVID response, we're so much better known at all the highest levels of governments around the world. And we're able, therefore, to be talking about women's health in ways that they never really engaged before. And that magic, I think, is on the precipice that I think we can make a bigger difference in the world. We're going to affect more lives. It's magical to work for a company that you know is making such a difference.
So that video gives you a real sense of cutting-edge medical technology. Our thanks to Stephen McMillan, who is the president of Hologic, and of course Katie Couric in introducing us to how that technology is helping to save lives with early detection.